Anthony Geary dead at 78, remembering General Hospital legend Luke Spencer. Introduction. Anthony Geary's passing at 78 marks the end of an era in television history. For nearly 4 decades, he embodied Luke Spencer on General Hospital, a character who became synonymous with daytime drama itself. Geary wasn't just an actor. He was a storyteller, a risk-taker, and a performer who elevated soap operas into mainstream cultural phenomena. His death on December 15, 2025, sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry, reminding millions of fans of the countless afternoons and evenings they spent watching his work. The introduction sets the stage. Geary's career was defined by passion, complexity, and authenticity. He was an 8-time Daytime Emmy winner, a record holder, and a man whose artistry transcended the genre. This video will explore his early life, breakthrough role, awards, personal struggles, and the legacy he leaves behind. Early life. Anthony Geary was born May 29, 1947, in Colville, Utah, a small town that instilled in him values of resilience and humility. His parents encouraged creativity, and Geary quickly gravitated toward performance. By high school, he was already participating in theater productions, where his natural charisma shone. After attending the University of Utah, Geary pursued acting professionally. His early career was marked by guest appearances on popular shows like Room 222, All in the Family, and The Mod Squad. These roles gave him exposure to Hollywood and taught him the discipline required to succeed in a competitive industry. Though his beginnings were modest, Geary's determination set him apart. He wasn't content with small roles. He wanted to create characters that mattered. This ambition would soon lead him to the role that defined his career. Breakthrough. Luke Spencer. In 1978, Geary was cast as Luke Spencer on General Hospital. Initially conceived as a short-term villain, Luke was meant to be killed off. But Geary's performance changed everything. He infused Luke with charm, wit, and vulnerability, transforming him into a complex antihero audiences couldn't resist. Luke's romance with Laura, played by Jeannie Francis, became legendary. Their wedding in 1981 drew over 30 million viewers, the highest-rated episode in daytime television history. Luke and Laura became the ultimate soap opera supercouple, symbolizing love, drama, and resilience. Geary's portrayal made Luke more than a character. He became a cultural icon. Fans saw in him a reflection of their own struggles, flaws, and triumphs. The role catapulted Geary to superstardom and ensured his place in television history. Awards and recognition. Anthony Geary's portrayal of Luke Spencer earned him 8 Daytime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actor, a record in the category. His wins spanned decades, from the 1980s to the 2010s, proving his ability to keep the character fresh and relevant. Critics praised his nuanced performances, noting his ability to balance humor, vulnerability, and intensity. Geary didn't just play Luke, he lived him, bringing authenticity to every storyline. His work elevated General Hospital and helped redefine the soap opera genre. Beyond awards, Geary was respected by peers and loved by fans. His dedication to craft inspired younger actors, and his legacy as one of the greatest soap opera performers remains unmatched. The complexity of Luke. Luke Spencer was not a simple hero. He was deeply flawed, haunted by past actions, and constantly struggling with morality. Geary embraced these complexities, refusing to play Luke as one-dimensional. This willingness to explore darker themes made Luke relatable. He wasn't perfect, and that imperfection resonated with audiences. Geary's nuanced performance allowed viewers to see themselves in Luke's struggles, making him one of the most enduring characters in soap opera history. Luke's journey included triumphs, tragedies, and redemption arcs. Geary's ability to portray these shifts with authenticity kept audiences invested for decades. Beyond General Hospital. While General Hospital defined his career, Geary also pursued other projects. He appeared in films such as UHF, 1989, alongside Weird Al Yankovic, and took on stage roles that showcased his theatrical training. Geary was known for his love of the arts beyond acting. He was a passionate supporter of theater and often spoke about the importance of creativity in everyday life. His interests extended to photography and writing, reflecting his multifaceted personality. Though he never sought Hollywood stardom outside soaps, Geary's contributions to the arts were significant. He proved that soap actors could be versatile, talented, and respected across mediums. Life away from the spotlight. Despite his fame, Geary valued privacy. In later years, he split his time between Los Angeles and Amsterdam, where he enjoyed a quieter life. Friends described him as thoughtful, witty, and deeply loyal. He often spoke about how living abroad gave him perspective and balance. While he cherished his career, he also valued the chance to step away from Hollywood's intensity. Amsterdam became his sanctuary, a place where he could live anonymously and pursue personal passions. This balance between fame and privacy defined Geary's later years. He was grateful for his career, but equally committed to living authentically. The announcement of his passing, on December 15, 2025, news broke that Anthony Geary had died at the age of 78. Reports confirmed that he passed peacefully, leaving behind a legacy that spanned nearly half a century. Fans and colleagues expressed shock and sadness. Jeannie Francis, his longtime co-star, shared heartfelt words about their bond, calling him a partner in storytelling and a friend for life. Social media was flooded with tributes, with hashtags like #RIP Anthony Geary and #Luke Spencer Forever trending worldwide. The announcement marked the end of an era, but also sparked reflection on Geary's immense contributions to television. Tributes and legacy. Colleagues from General Hospital praised Geary's professionalism and generosity. Younger actors credited him with mentoring them and setting a high standard on set. Fans shared personal stories of how Luke and Laura's romance had touched their lives. For many, Geary's work was more than entertainment. It was a source of comfort, inspiration, and connection. His legacy is not just in awards or ratings, but in the millions of viewers who found meaning in his work. Geary's impact will continue to resonate for generations. Cultural impact. Anthony Geary's impact on television cannot be overstated. He helped bring daytime dramas into mainstream conversation. He proved that soap operas could tackle complex themes and attract massive audiences. His portrayal of Luke Spencer influenced generations of actors and writers. The Luke and Laura wedding remains a cultural touchstone, referenced in countless retrospectives and documentaries. Geary's work ensured that General Hospital would be remembered not just as a soap opera, but as a piece of television history. Anthony Geary's passing marks the end of an era. For nearly 40 years, he brought Luke Spencer to life, captivating audiences with a performance that was raw, authentic, and unforgettable. His 8 Daytime Emmy Awards reflect his talent, but his true legacy lies in the millions of viewers who found joy, comfort, and meaning in his work. As we remember Anthony Geary, we celebrate not just an actor, but a storyteller who changed television forever.